changing servers in the meantime. Yeah, stream agreeing that it definitely is Nuke now, and I'm really happy about that. Nuke's such a great map. Be looking forward to see what happens then. If they've practiced well, now they're joining excellent. If they've been practicing for Mirage, I wonder what's going to happen with Nuke. Nuke, just a map with magnificent potential for some tactical play. We've just got everyone joining, so they're not quite ready yet. Some bots being kicked, don't want any of those in the game. They don't tend to do very well. Even Albert and I play slightly better than bots.
Only just though.
Only just, yeah. Now, definitely, I mean, this is like straight from one world right into the next, an opposite world. On Mirage, the bomb site's so far away, no easy way to get from one to the other. If you've got the bomb down at A, you're not going to switch suddenly to B. It's just not going to happen. It's going to take too long. On the other hand, Nuke, this is the upper bomb site, the A bomb site, and right underneath it is the B bomb site, and you can get through it through these vents. There are two of them, and that makes the map such a dynamic map. It means no matter where you see the bomb, you almost can't be sure where it's going to be. They can change bomb sites so quickly, the terrorists, but so can the CTs, and that's what makes it such an interesting round. Someone shouting out bot Gary is boss. That would be interesting if the bots had different AIs, if one of them was just better than the other. Not sure if that's the case though. And good luck, second, says Nash. Just waiting for anyone just tuning in. Welcome, this is the podcast. My name is Anders, and co-casting with me is my excellent friend Albert.
Hello everyone.
And we are watching the Nordic games, is that correct? I think it is, the Nordic games between Kepardit and Team XXX playing for a chance to go to Copenhagen Games, if I'm not mistaken. Right now we're just waiting for everyone to get ready. Definitely, the previous map was Mirage, and it was a huge victory for Team XXX, taking it, what was it, 16-3? People in the stream asking who's favourite in the matchup, and I'm pretty sure I saw a lot of Finns on HLTV saying that Kepardit would do really well, but what we saw was actually the Norwegians just bringing it out in huge numbers and just winning rounds. So based on the last map, I would say Team XXX are the ones we will be looking for, but on the on the personal skill level, it looks like Kepardit are well up there. They have the shooting down, so it's more the tactical and the communications aspects which are lacking, if anything. Now, what do we see? What is that? An incredible. Well, they're just making their way slowly into lobby area, and they're just waiting there. And that area will take you pretty much everywhere, as all of Nuke will. But now they are going inside.
Yeah, I think they're going to get the bomb down. Ofrum's inside A, bomb's going down. Very good start from Cross.
Yeah, and look how much of the CT team is actually on that ladder. They're all in the same position, and that's not good. If they all come from the same direction, it's going to be that much more difficult. Jumping straight down though, and look at that. That was a bit like shooting really fish in a barrel. Yeah. It seemed like they were all trying to come up that ladder, and having one or two people up there is fine, but some of them could have walked around. Maybe I think they would have had time to do that. And that's I wonder if that's simply the fact that they're still maybe a bit shell-shocked from the other map. I hope they've managed to recompose themselves and are ready to just take it right to Team XXX. Polly taking it right to Kanonen on the outside with the Galil shot. Now this gun round from Kepardit, they just want to try and get some kills. If they're really lucky, escape with some rifles. But Team XXX probably not going to let that happen. Look at that, slow walking. Both of these teams, they do this. Oh wow! Chinese symbols taking down Aurum, and now Nash taking down Moby in the lobby area. They wanting to get back in with a really quick headshot. Wow!
And another kill. It's such a tight round, but looks like Chinese symbols is just far too late to turn it around.
Yeah, absolutely magnificent. Just getting that bomb down, and it's not much he's going to be able to do. Is he trying to look for a gun maybe, or does he just no? He just wants to walk in there. But they really confident and relaxed, showing up with that submachine gun and taking him out. And someone advertising weird stuff on. Any chance we can stop them from doing that? Oh, never mind. Now it's 2 rounds up for Team XXX, and we still have just pistols for Kepardit. They can't afford to buy anything yet, and that's what they need to do. They need to not buy anything on the 3rd round. That would be really bad for their economy. So just still want to try and pick some people off. Want to snipe a bit with those. Look at that Chinese symbols. He's trying to fight it out with Polly, who's on top of that roof. Right next to what some people have termed the marshmallow, which is actually the silo. Twister taking down Moby up close with that pistol. And now look, that's... Oh, no, with a headshot, even though he's running backwards and Chinese pistols. This pistol sniping is amazing. Look, what the
Wow,
hell?
well done.
Unbelievable. Just losing one person. They had only pistols. And look, again, we saw this on the previous map too. This area is kind of open, and the distance from these places where they were shooting, kind of far. So pistols, you know, doing all right against maybe a Galil. At least in the hands of Kepardit, it seems like. And maybe this is a confidence boost for them. That would be nice. Just taking that bomb outside again. But they're flashing. They want to run downstairs, but they get stuck instead.
Sam opening up really strong.
Yeah, and Canon
joining him.
Excellent. This is what we need to see from them.
Wow.
Sam, another person.
Yeah, huge work from those two outside.
Taking down 5 people all on their own in that open area. Excellent. Yeah, someone asking me to ban that guy in the stream chat. Can't spend too much time on that.
Click his name and then click ban.
Doesn't show up on mine. I'm gonna have to concentrate on the stream instead.
Okay, well, I'll do it after.
Cool. Now this looks like they're pushing in through the hut. Polly does take down Sam, and Moby taking down Chinese symbol as well, and they're gonna plant the bomb now. But have they learned Kepardit? How will they try and retake this if they do it at all? Nash coming in from one direction, and we've got someone high as well. Oh, he gets taken down by Day, who's expecting him. Twister coming in from the outside. And now they're just probably going to try and save their rifles.
Yeah, I think that's definitely what Kanon's doing. He's got 6 health, there's no point trying to kill 4 of them.
No, not going to work. This time though, they were coming from different directions, definitely. They were just taken out before they really got into position. So they definitely had the right idea this time, I'm sure. And another round for Team XXX, but not with the same confidence as we saw on the last round. Looks like Kepardit, they're ready to take their fate into their own hands and make sure that they get some more rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Kepardit fully kitted out this round. They've got all the grenades, all the defuse kit.
Yeah, definitely ready.
Like, this is going to be a round that they really want to win because they've invested a lot in it.
And look at Day shooting through the trying to shoot through up to the rafters in the A bomb site, which is something you can do on nuke, and definitely well played. Our Chinese symbols taking down 2 people quick who are trying to rush that hut. And now he's going downstairs quickly because he thinks maybe it's going to be a rush, or maybe he just wants to be able to pop up from there. But Leifer and Day, great confidence, just and very patient, just walking about, making sure that if anybody tries to peek them, if anybody tries to walk in on them, that they're ready. But also a lot of confidence. Oh look, Polly, he's made his way all the way around back. He's just walked all that way, and he takes out Twister. Oh, that's a good position. He almost managed to infiltrate their lineup then. Nash taken down in the ramp room but not before he gets Day taken down. And now Chinese symbols in those vents just waiting, so that turns out to be a good position for him. Now it's a 3-on-1 situation, and what can Polly do?
Yeah.
Absolutely
They
difficult.
know where he is, they're coming for him all sides.
Yeah.
That was
Fantastic play.
communication.
That was the kind of communication that we like to see from a professional team, and that secures them the round. So definitely excellent play. What I would like to see just a bit more is in the ramp room. If I'm not mistaken, that's Nash guarding the ramp room as one person. Very often you'll see professional teams, they'll be looking at the down into the lobby area, but if they see too many people coming, they're actually just going to fall back. I'm drawing on the minimap, by the way, Albert, which you can't see.
Okay.
But they're just going to fall back downstairs rather than try and fight it out in that ramp room, because that's such a difficult place to be, and you don't lose much by falling back anyway. So might be looking for him to do that a bit more. A perfect grenade onto Polly, taking him down to 9 HP. That's never nice, but he does only have a pistol, and the rest of them have AKs or Galils. Kanonen trying to shoot outside, and he's been successful doing that even with a pistol. So I don't blame his confidence trying to gun in that with them. He does take down Leafer really low, so they have 2 people almost dead. Oh, actually, Kanonen, excellent play. Another person he really has that outside area covered, and now look at Nash. He's just waiting for Day, and he does take him out. And also just covering that spot. Excellent. Mopey taking down Chinese symbols guy who is oh, and now over him, he instead of going downstairs, he walked back out to take down Kanonen, and I don't think he was expecting that. 3-on-2 situation, really weird. Sam, oh, he saw him, he just saw him. Gonna flash and try and plant while flashing. Look at, oh, Moby, excellent.
That was such good cover. This has been such a patient round from both teams.
Yeah.
Now with the bomb down, you know, this is going to be really difficult for Kepardit to get back in.
Yeah, look at Sam.
Oh,
Oh,
headshot!
absolutely incredible. And now trying to flash over him out so that they can rush him, but he takes down one, and now it's a 1-on-1 situation. All the pressure on Twister right now. And he does make it.
Yeah,
and he has a defuse kit. Wow.
Well done, Kepardit.
Absolutely excellent. Now it's 4-on-3. And it looks like Kepardit, they're just maybe talking a bit more, making sure that they don't fall back on that communication, that they call out where the terrorist players are, so they can easily take them out when teamed up. And now what have we got? Still got rifles on that team XXX, so they have a bit more of an economic economy than I thought. Wow, Polly taking down Sam outside. Words. Sometimes words, they're just hard, man.
Yes.
Look at Moby. He's shooting a hole in that door, so he can actually shoot through it without opening it. That door known as squeaky door because it does make a squeaky sound when you open it, so everyone on the whole map pretty much knows what you're up to when you open that door. At least knows that you've done it. But if you shoot a hole through it instead, people might not think that there's anything to worry about. But Kanonen, he does know. He knows that you can. Oh, and he sees his feet, shooting him down to 18 HP. And now Moby thinks he can do it for the smoke, but he walked right into a grenade. Oh, and the completely blinded. Look, he even had his sights on Kanonen up on the Rastus Leafer, but he is completely blinded. And that actually gives Kanonen another kill before he's taken down. 3-on-3 situation, bomb being planted. And look at Polly. Oh no. He actually survives that, Nash. But how can he possibly make it up that ladder now? Nash taking down my Polly, but now Chinese Symbols just getting his way in there. 2-on-1 situation. Twister trying to defuse.
No.
Not actually a bad idea, I reckon.
No, I agree.
Sometimes you see people trying to fake defuse for just a bit too long. This time, just basically trying to bait the players, hoping that they thought maybe it was a fake defuse, and that he would just have time to make it. That does happen sometimes. And now 4-on-4, pretty close for Nuke. Nuke definitely a CT favorite map as well. So Kepardit, they want to try and get as many rounds as they can.
Boosted over him up on top of the boiler.
on top of the boiler, also sometimes known as the marshmallow, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. You said that earlier, sorry.
Well, that's alright. In Source it had a different color, and in 1.6 it had a different color as well, so it's just had different names all throughout. Twister taking down Moby with an aggressive push into the lobby, but Day is just completely ready to take him out afterwards. It is a gun round though for Kepardit, and now it's a 4-on-3 situation for them. Actually, they're coming out, you know, really good on their gun rounds, as we've seen before.
Yeah.
And Nash trying to fight it out with someone in the lobby area. Doesn't get dropped too low, and Sam is ready for them if they walk in through that hut. Which by now it looks like they will look at that.
Looking to do.
Oh, it's flashing, just completely well flashed.
Such a big flash.
Yeah, but they don't see him.
Oh no! It doesn't matter. Their rifle's just too much.
Yeah, now it's just Nash left. They're not even planting the bomb. They know he's somewhere. Now they definitely know him, but it's a one-on-one situation. If he can do this, then it's...
Rifle.
Oh. And look at this. He can hear him planting, can't he? He doesn't move quick enough. He could have taken him out when he was planting, but he's waiting for him. Oh, this is going to be important, and Polly just has the situation under control.
Yeah, Polly very much on top of this map.
Excellent. Now it's a 5-on-4 lead for Team XXX, who did so well on the fast map, but not the same lead that they've built up this time. So Kepardit showing that they're a team that doesn't just give up. They want to try and fight it out. Throwing down some smokes to make sure that there's no one with an orb, and there actually was. Kanonan does have an orb, but where is he? Some grenades going down.
Oh no, he misses a crucial shot.
Oh, that would have been really important. They definitely need to pick off those people, especially in the outside area. But now Twister!
Now he gets taken out by Twister.
Yeah, and Nash now in the ramp room. All three people who are left just coming in there. Nash taking down 2 people instantly. Really well covered that position. And now Kanonan just slowly rotating in, and Day is going to walk right into his crosshairs. And that gives them the round. Only losing 1 person. Excellent play from Twister coming up from those stairs over here, and that's definitely one of the problems on this map. If you're rushing the outside, this stairs area, a CT can just be hiding there, so while you're trying to fight it out with someone like Kanonan from either of these positions, he's just going to walk up while you're looking in the wrong direction, and that's exactly what happened. So great play from him. And then Nash in that ramp room, but now it's just a pistol rush right in there. They're running through the smoke, and Nash is ready for them with an M4, but he gets taken out so quickly. Twister though takes down 2 people, then he gets overwhelmed. So it's a 3-on-2 situation, still in their favor, but just how will they do? Kanonan with that AWP covering the one side. They've got the lobby area covered. Do they have someone downstairs? Yes, they do. They have Sam, so they're completely sandwiched in. No matter where they go, there's going to be a CT, so they just have to pick which one they want to try and fight it out with, or which one they can try and pick off, which is obviously what they want to try and do. Kanonan? Yeah, and he's fallen back to a much better position than the one he was in. This is really good. I don't think they're going to come out favorably if they go this way. Oh, he misses a shot that... No, he hit both of them! That hit both of them through the legs, took them down to 14 and 16 HP. What a great shot then in that case. Oh, but Moby's still alive though. 16 HP, and look at that. Kanonan trying to shoot through with an AWP.
He'll get the bomb down. What a good gun round from Team XXX.
Absolutely. Fantastic gun round. Kanonan got his attention though. And Chinese Symbols just walking in. That was some great play though from Kepardit. Just in that the last 10 seconds there. One of them high and one of them out from the outside, and they just took turns to shoot. So there was almost no way that that the last XXX player he could look. He just everywhere he looked, there was going to be someone shooting at him from another direction. So I'm not unimpressed with what I'm seeing from Kepardit here. I think they definitely have some potential. Maybe they just need to regain a bit of confidence and show Team XXX that they want this just as badly as they do. Kanonan, look at how aggressive he is with that orb. Jumping out through the smoke and everything, but he does have Sam closer up. Now I'm wondering how quickly they're going to realize that no one is actually out there. Sam covering a position that's not being occupied by any enemies at all. And that just is not gonna. They're just spending time right now. Now this is a classic nuke thing. Way back in the 1.6 days, people used to spend a lot of time shooting from that upstairs or from that rooftop and just shooting into A to try and pick anyone up. They haven't hit anyone yet, but the idea is really good. And now Chinese symbols being rushed down by Moby, and a really quick plant going on from Aurum. Twister falling back. Oh, but he goes right back in to take out Moby, and now he's in those vents, so they have to worry about him.
Look, they've smoked out Kanonan. That's such a good move.
Yeah.
He's up there on top of the ladder, but he can't do anything. Next, he has to rotate all the way around.
Yeah, now he definitely. They're smoking out that area too, and he just wants to save that AWP. I think now, kind of an expensive weapon, but look at this Poly. He knows that he can just go down there and try and find him.
Oh, he looked away at exactly the wrong moment. He would have got over him. Oh, and he misses on Day.
Oh.
Wow, did you see how clever that was? Day like tried to bait him out by jumping over the crate, and he did.
Oh, excellent. And that's really unfortunate. That's such an expensive weapon, and they don't have. Well, they do have. Kanonan does have about 8,000, so he can just buy another orb if he wants to. But it looks like the rest of his team just not in a position to buy, and if you're the only one doing it, it's not going to be that effective. So they don't want to try and do that. Now, still shooting up at those rafters. Leaf are doing that right now. Oh wow! Chinese symbols walking right in on Day. He even opens the door, but he still just turns around and shoots him in the face twice really quickly. Kanonan not standing up to that outside rush. But Sam showing up with these pistols, they're so good with them. Chinese symbols waiting downstairs. This time with an AK. Shooting one person and falling back. Shooting two more people. Holy, that was amazing. Chinese symbols just completely heroing that round. And
if only we knew his name.
If only we knew his name. Maybe actually we could quickly find out on HLTV. He is on. That must be the guy, which is at least on the lineup here. He's called KHRN. I would imagine that's him. KHRN. Let's just call him that if we can manage to say that that many consonants without choking. And just a bit of grenade throwing back and forth, but not much coming off it. This is a pure pistol round for Team XXX. So economically, they're not up as much as they were on the first map, where they just had more or less infinite resources. Nash, where he throws down that smoke, expecting a rush on there, and he wants them to go in blind.
Standoff. Oh.
Look at that, AK versus pistols. Chinese symbols taking down two, yeah. And now, Twister, this is important. He needs to get those kills now. And he does. And Nash as well. That was a confident round for them. They managed to rotate quickly as well. Nash coming up from behind, not too long after Chinese symbols went down. Or what was it? KHRN. Maybe I should write that down and put it on my monitor somewhere. Chat's helping us out as well, saying Chinese symbols is in fact KHRN, but other people saying we should just remain Chinese symbols. So maybe we should do that, and then the next time, maybe he will learn. Maybe we'll teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
Call it, go by his real name in the match. Leaf rushing in. That's so quick. Look, Sam had just thrown a grenade and he didn't even have his weapon out. Kanonan though taking down Day, and Twister jumping on.
Such a fast rotation. Look at them.
Yeah, this is what we like to see. Quick communication and quick reactions.
Almost too quick, because now they're in a terrible situation. They went too fast and Leaf got off a strong grenade.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kanonan though with that AWP making work, but Aurum in a perfect position, and that leaves the map 8 rounds for Kepardit and 7 for Team XXX. Good half says everybody. Well mannered, both Norwegians and Finns. Just and that's always nice to see.
It was such a close game. I'm really impressed by Team XXX to, get 7 strong rounds.
Yeah, on a map like Nuke, as we've discussed before, definitely those terrorist rounds, they matter a lot, and I imagine this gun round is going to be absolutely crucial for for Kepardit.
Yeah. I think one of the things why this game is so good is because everyone is playing well. Like, if we look at the scoreboard, everyone but Porkinen has an MVP award. Everyone has a reasonable number of kills. It's really tight. Everyone's like having time of their lives.
Look at how quickly they're waking their way in there, but Moby he managed to take out 2 people quickly, and that gives time for people to rotate into top. And Chinese Simple's fighting it out with Orum, and he does come out on top, but he has 2 people left to kill now. And he has 41 HP. Look at, oh wow. Excellent pistol work actually, but this has been one of the hallmarks supposedly of Kepardit, that they just do really well with those pistols, but not well enough for Polly. He's waiting in by those rafters, and they take the round Team XXX, and this is bad news for Kepardit now.
Absolutely. They face an uphill battle now, but it's still close enough that they can.
Definitely doable, but would require some well-timed pushes, and I definitely hope we see that. Now they're just walking from the lobby over towards the ramp room, and that's not a bad idea if you can get up close to that ramp player, which is Day on Team XXX. If you can do that, then you can definitely be in a favorable position. Oh, but Sam!
Wow.
Oh, it did hit Sam right in the face, but Sam just that didn't kill him. It just made him really angry. And he took his pistol right into Day. And Moby those top machine gun onto Twister. Defending that downstairs, they want to get the bomb down, but it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen, definitely not.
And Nash
looking to come behind for a sweep.
Yeah. Expecting someone to do that, and now they're both in the same position and they can't really do much here. Nash, maybe he should even like save that submachine gun, even though that seems silly, but trying to get some kills instead, but Moby not letting that happen. And look at that. Chinese Simples. Oh, great sniping with a weapon that's not really meant to snipe with. But Team XXX are wise to that too, and they just end up taking it. Leaving it 9-8 on Nuke. This is the second half. So so Kepardit, they just have to do everything that they can right now. And it looks like it's just going to be a slow push outside. Maybe they want to boost someone up onto that marshmallow.
I mean, it's another eco round. This is a really difficult situation for the Finn.
Yeah, definitely. Polly, he saw that coming, but look at that. Actually, Kanonen jumping all the way over, so that he actually sort of circumvents Polly. And now he's sort of behind their lines, but Orum did notice that somehow, or at least was expecting it. And taking down Kanonen, now it's just Sam left. Wow, really quick fast work from Orum. And Twister's the only one left, not going to be able to do much. Moby knows exactly what's going on and takes him out. So 10-8. And now we've got rifles at least, all AKs, on that Kepardit side. How is this going to turn out?
It's definitely around that they really need to win.
That will be...
They've banked a lot on winning this round, I think.
Yeah, they must have. Trying to flash over into that yard, making sure anyone who's out there doesn't feel too secure. And I wonder if they can try and gun it out with them in the open area. They've been really successful doing that when they were on the counter-terrorist side, so maybe they're looking to try and do something similar.
Chinese Symbols going underneath now. Looks like they might try and get around into a B-bomb site.
Yeah, absolutely. Polly with an AWP outside.
Moby's waiting for Chinese Symbol. Ooh, this is nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. Moby just...
Moby, here it comes. Oh, no,
oh, he's looking the wrong way. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. He might have won that matchup if
Yeah, but his crosser was in the right place, but oh.
Twister trying to gun it out from that ramp. They have taken that ramp room and Day's waiting for them right down on the left hand side, but now they're falling back. And actually that's unfortunate because Day can hear all of that. He was right next to them. He knows now that they've gone back.
Yeah.
And that means Leafer, he's just waiting in position, doesn't want to change it up too much. Day walking out in the ramp room now to see that nobody's there. And that means it's going to be an A push. Oh! Quick work by Kepardit to try and take down a lot of players, but now it's just Sam left. He takes down Moby. Can he take down Days Flashed? And that's the power of a flashbang. He had definitely had the right idea, but I think he was just flashed for maybe a second, and that made all the difference in the world. 11 rounds now for Team XXX. Just taking one round after the other. I don't know, it doesn't look like Kepardit know exactly what to do in this situation. They haven't quite figured out how to penetrate the CT lineup without actually losing a lot of players. Look at that, Kanonen shooting through into rafters, and looks like he does hit a few people in there. Now
Just playing it very slowly now, Kepardit. They, as you're saying, they're losing players. Oh, but no, Sam rushes in and he goes down.
yeah, Chinese Symbols taking down Moby though, and Polly returning just a quick kill. It's just a 1-for-1 every time they kill someone, someone dies, and it ends up they just end up being too few people to defend the bomb, even if they get it down. But Nash and Kanonen making important work from Nash, taking down 2 people quickly, and now it's just they left, and they throwing a bit of a grenade up there to try and scare him away, and he decides to walk around. Doesn't want to try and con up the ladder against 3 people, which I can understand. When there are 3 people left like that, he can pretty much be sure that at least one of them will be looking at the ladder. And in fact, he's just going to save his rifle, which is also a good idea, definitely smart work.
Yeah, I mean, Crossed are a little bit low on money at the moment. They've got a 3-round lead, so this isn't imperative that he goes in and sacrifices himself to try and defuse.
Yeah. They definitely want to just try and win the last 5 rounds that they need, with and with the rifle in the right place. His position on the map seems to be covering ramp room, so with a rifle in that ramp room, that's definitely going to be important. And what's the economic situation? Do they have enough to buy on CT? No, they don't. So that makes it really important for that M4 to be still alive. And now I wonder if Kepardit have taken this into account now. They know Day's going to be in the ramp room and that he has an M4, so putting all their people in that place would be kind of a bad move. And it looks like they're just taking it slowly.
Yeah, that was a really good point that you made. Before, you know, they might have hung around trying to slow push through the ramp room. But instead we've got 2 people outside trying to exploit the advantage of the rifles.
Definitely, but now Day, look at this, he's rotated all the way over to the outside stairs. Maybe because he knew that they were going to, you know, avoid him, and Day's just walking up.
Wow!
Right onto Chinese Symbols.
Yeah. Really making use of that rifle.
Yeah, there's definitely some mind games going on. You know, he might have expected, just as we were talking about, that they were going to try and avoid the ramp room because of that M4, so he moved himself over. Twister though taking out Leafer. They desperately need these rounds. Kepardit, they really want to take him. And now it's a 4-on-4 situation, but they don't know what's happening. They don't know where the bomb is. They don't know where it's going to be. Really anxious. Our Team XXX, it seems like. But now they know. Nash walking right in, and Sam, now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Can they get the bomb down?
Oh no, he's not looking anymore.
Oh, Kanonen taking him out. Can they get the bomb down? They need to do it now. It's 10 seconds left. If they run out of time, that would be just too bad, but they do get it down in time. Only Day left. They don't want to try and fight him one-on-one. They want to try and use the fact that there are 2 people left to do it with. Shooting through. He's on 17 HP. Is he going to try and save that M4 for yet another round? His teammates should be able to buy the next round, so it's not as important anymore, but still, money is money and don't want to be throwing them away. And he's just falling back to the terrorist spawn. Don't think he would have been able to take that round. Sam and Kanonen have definitely been playing really well, and there was no sense in trying to do that. So now it's really close. This is much closer than I thought it would be. 10 to 11. Kepardit showing that they know how to play both sides and actually doing really well on terrorist. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a nail biter at the end, or if one team is just going to run off with it, get the momentum and keep going. Day in that ramp room. Oh, they're just shooting through those walls pretty much everywhere, as you can hear. Kanonin upstairs trying to get anyone he can, but it's just not working as well as they're hoping. Polly, he can see those shots coming through, and he wants to try and stay away from those positions, obviously. Actually, Aurum being hit just a bit in the leg then, but it's not a big deal. And now that they think, maybe they're thinking is that they're clearing the rafters so that everyone has either jumped down or something else, and then they just want to make their push into it when they think that the rafters are clear. But instead they're walking slowly over to that ramp room, and now they're rushing in. They in position waiting for them. Doing what we talked about on the last half. Shooting someone and then falling downstairs, but Trista catches up to him. Now Moby taking a grenade. Oh, Chinese symbols. He was trying to fall back then, but they had him sandwiched in. And now a bit of confusion in that vent. Chinese symbols taking out and Nash. Wow, that was funny. And now it's 11 for 11. Wow, what a comeback from Kepardit. They seem to have lost their way a bit at the beginning of the first half, and now it's the second half, and they're just slowly growing some confidence and taking round after round.
Definitely. I mean, this game is still really Kanonin messing up his flash there, and I bet he feels a little bit silly. It's still a really even game.
Yeah, he does make it up onto that marshmallow, but all guns on Team XXX, and they just they don't want to try and fight outside with those guns against the AKs. Moby just walking. He's managed to walk all the way into the lobby area without seeing anybody. Finally sees Sam, so that should maybe let them know that it's probably going to be an outside push, because nobody's waiting in that lobby area, which you would normally do if you were trying to push the inside or just trying to push the ramp room. They're very patient, aren't they? They're really taking their time.
I mean, Kepardit know that they're going to win this round as long as they just wait and don't rush in and get crossfired by two pistols.
Definitely. Sam, though, lone man with the bomb. Oh, he has Nash with him up on the roof. Definitely good. Don't want to lose that bomb all on your own. And Nash jumping down quickly knows exactly where they was. Leafa, though, anticipating Kanonin. Oh, what a quick headshot with the AK. And now it's... Yeah.
Almost a really good turnaround, but not quite enough.
Really close. So even though they were taking it slowly and anticipating the aggressive or the slow push from the CT side, they still managed to lose a lot of people that round, and that just goes to show that that in the right position, those Team X players know how to handle guns just as well as Kepardit do, or did when they were playing CTs. Still just taking it slow, which seems to have been working for them, so why not keep doing it? Flashing, wow, so many flashes being thrown, and now they're just inside that A bomb side. There's no one contesting that bomb side, they're just in it now. But do they have the bomb there? I don't think maybe they weren't expecting to get in so quickly. Their bomb player, Nash, is caught, just kind of stuck in a corner, has to walk out all the way into the middle, but they haven't seen a single CT player yet. So the first kill of the round is actually a grenade kill. And now they start coming in. Or it looks like they were caught completely by surprise this time, Team XXX.
Yeah, it was a really bizarre round. Like, Moby was sat there on the ladder, and he was flashing and throwing nades and stuff, so I think he realized they were coming, but the rest of the team just didn't react.
Really excellent play, and now it's just they left saving another rifle, yeah. And but they definitely want to find him. I think Kepardit, they can feel the victory coming. They look at that, they're just so confident. Running around, Sam wants to find him.
He's waiting. Oh, Sam, unlucky.
Yeah, just hiding by that forklift was Day. And Still not too bad for Kepardit losing one rifle to try and take down that last player. Kind of shows how much confidence they have now, even though
Yeah,
they
I
were.
think they've won what, the last 5 rounds in a row. No, just maybe 4, but even so.
Yeah, so
Been
we're
a
looking
really
at a
strong
genuine
mid-game to
comeback.
this little. Yeah, absolutely. And someone mentioned if Kepardit managed to win this, then the third map is Inferno.
Oh, an Inferno map I don't think either of us has casted before, so that will be interesting.
Absolutely.
Aurum waiting downstairs with the FAMAS, taking down Chinese symbols, and then just slowly rotating back. And that is really important.
Team XXX doing their best to be selfish and not let us see Inferno.
Yes, they are. 4 on 4. They need these last rounds. Sam taking down Moby though, who was pushed all the way into the hut to try and pick off anyone in that lobby area, but Sam saw that coming. And now what can we expect? The advantage in Kepardit's favor. Flashing in, running right into Body.
Did you see that? Wow.
Yeah, he
Poor
got
Body.
trampled with an AK. Now they're running into each other in the smoke again.
Two lucky kills for Sam.
Complete confusion.
Team XXX just not any idea what's going on.
No, but definitely coming out on top. 14 to 11. Yeah, stream cheering them on, saying go Inferno, and I want to see Inferno too, so definitely hoping that Kepardit will pull it off, and it looks like they will. Just hilarious circus inside that smoke, but still managing to come out on top. And now we're back to pistols. Look, it seems like every other round is a gun round for Team XXX right now. When they do finally have rifles, it's mostly FAMASs. And that just doesn't work. Look, Polly trying to come up that ladder, but Nash is waiting for him. Uncomfortable situation, to say the least. And now, Day also pushing up aggressively, almost managing to catch out Sam while he was throwing a grenade, but not quite making it. And they're just... They want to get those pickoffs with those guns, but look, Moby is about to get overrun. But it doesn't even take more than one person. Sam taking him out quickly. The rest of the CT players are downstairs, except maybe for Lifa, who's... Oh no, actually Aurum is on top of the hut. And look at this. Even though there are 5 people against 3 people with pistols, they're just staying composed. Our Kepardit, they're not getting into any kind of frag movie mode where they want to kill off the last people impressively or knife anyone, just keeping it cool, taking down Day, but they do lose 1 player, but still 4 and 2, and 20 seconds left. Now they just want to get in there and get the bomb down. I hope they're not forgetting what the time is, but they're not. Planting the bomb and killing Lifa in that vent. 15 to 11. Now it looks like it's a different XXX team that we're watching. They had such a lot of confidence on Mirage, and they had some really good rounds when they were playing Terrorist on Nuke, and now it is just Kepardit just showing them which way to go. Moby with a nice grenade outside, hitting 2 people for 40 damage each, and a good start to a round that they need. And now Moby taking down Twister. But Chinese Symbol and Sam, Moby taking down another player, and he's getting some help from defense, so they end up taking down a 3rd one together. But look at Sam, he's just completely outflanking him. And now they don't want to get caught in the same position, both of them. Canon in an excellent spot to get a quick headshot off. And a grenade right onto a room, taking him down to half HP. This is so tense. This is a really important round. This is the map. This is a round that decides whether or not we'll go to a 3rd map right away, or it will be the beginning of the comeback for Team XXX. And they really taking their time, throwing that. Look at that. Canonin, he threw that bomb over instead of walking over. Could have been caught either by the door or in the window if he had done that, and that would have been bad. And now Moby, just sneaking in. And here comes Aurum.
Wow.
Oh.
That was a really important round. I mean, if they hadn't won it, they would have lost, so it's because of us saying. But
Definitely. And you have to question, I mean, throwing the bomb over was nice, but they ended up in a position where they could not really help each other out. So even when Moby took down Kanonen in that corner right by the door, there was no retaliation of any kind. He couldn't do anything because he was worried about someone coming out from the hut. So maybe should have positioned themselves just differently, I guess, so they would be able to help each other out in that situation. Now what have we got? Oh, wait a minute, Leafer jumping down, losing 30 HP because he misses that that piece of wood that's lying down there. And now smokes and flashes and everything just... But look at that, Sam just with spider senses tinkling knows exactly where they was coming without having heard him. Or room in the smoke, in the vent, getting killed by Nash.
Good. Wow,
No,
third kill.
definitely not. One
Fourth
person
kill.
left to stop Inferno from coming.
Guess one headshot can probably do it. He's got to do more work than we've seen anyone ever do.
Definitely.
Nope.
Cannot do it, and that puts us on to Inferno. I'm just quickly gonna mute my microphone while the map loads and get something to drink, and I will be right back. If you're just joining us, this is Kepardit versus Team XXX in the Nordic games to try and win a ticket for the Nordic for Copenhagen Games. So far it's been Team XXX confidently winning on Mirage, but now losing a map in on Nuke, and that leaves us up to Inferno. So I will be back in no more than 30 seconds while the map loads.